Hey guys, Infidel 1258 here. I'm going to do some survival rank grind or survival grind, and I thought you might want to hang out, so let's get into it. If you're new, my name's Dwayne. I go by Infidel 1258, and we cover Splinterlands because it's changed my life, and I actually believe it might change yours. So if that sounds interesting, you might want to like or subscribe. And I'm excited about Splinterlands in particular in this season because of what this mode is. This mode seems to be changing what the Splinterlands game is and how people are attracted to it, how they're engaging with it. There's attention being paid to the rental market, the purchase market for the cards themselves, because they are being appreciated in a different way because of this new mode. And the rental prices impact the card sale prices, and the card sale prices impact our account values, and that draws attention and eyeballs because it draws comments on social media, and that's exciting. And then there's the SPS payouts that are really significant within the context of this survival mode. And then there's the gameplay mechanic that's really satisfying because the stakes matter. If I lose this match versus Killer Dragon 24, I will lose my cards for a period of time. I can see that he has some solid cards, not everything I've got, but that doesn't mean I can't be beat. Absolutely, I can be beat if I play the wrong cards in a 22-mana match with the standard rule set. There's a lot of ways to go with these ones, and lately I've been playing sneak attack, and this is more of a sneak attack sort of specific play. I think I'll talk more after I build my team here. I need to build this team or we're gonna end up throwing. I am gonna go sneak again, and I think that makes sense. I want speed. Let's go devious. We're going fire. No, we're going, hang on, back up. We got 40 seconds. I know what we're doing though. We're going, a cane, death, and then we're going sneak, melee. I need to bring protect, but we have protect. I bring my Ruz, I bring my probably infiltrator, definitely Night Stalker. I'm running low on mana, and I got to get my protect out there. I need to have protect. And it would be good if I had inspire as well. I want the Ravenhood Warden, and then I want shadowy presence. This is why I'm going black, because black has access to some of these tools that other places don't. And then, I got to get somebody out there. I got to put you. Okay, I dropped another sneak bomb. So he's got speed, which is concerned. Let's talk about it. First, I'm going to tell my frame of mind as I built it. I was thinking low mana usually means sneak. I knew we had access to blue, which is a very successful sneak team. I immediately, once I thought sneak, I thought fire because I wanted to bring out the Night Stalker. But as soon as I brought that out, I knew that if I brought death, I could bring out the Ravenhood Warden and the Shadowy Presence. Inspire on the Shadowy Presence, inspire on the Raven and the Protect over here. And so hitting like a truck. I think the only question for me is going to be whether or not I can weather this storm of his initial damage output. This Jinn Inferni dropping a 5 bomb is going to hit hard. And he's got the speed over here, so he's going up to 3, 5, and 4. I think they delete. I didn't bring any speed manipulation. That's really too bad. I wanted to put another tank in front, but I ran out of time, and I wasn't sure what best to pick. And so I did want, Undead Badger was one of my top sort of 5 considerations as I clicked on 2 mana remaining, but I was thinking about the phase tank. It's like 6 hit points and 4 armor, and it's a melee monster. And I thought I was going to put that, and that would have been a lot stronger, giving these things more room to work and breathe. As it stands, if he dodges me at all, like if I miss at all on any of these big hits, especially my Night Stalker, it's over. And it's going to depend on whether or not my Night Stalker gets some executes. If he gets retaliates with the Forgotten One, like I think more likely, like it's certainly possible for me to lose. Retaliate, miss. That was a huge retaliation miss. And now I think it's over. That's how quickly this game can turn. Even though, if I missed any of those backline sneaks, suddenly those monsters don't go down, and they are dropping 9 damage on me with the 5 from the Jinn Inferni magic and the 4 from the Archer, the Rebellion Reward Archer card, Kazi Conjurer. And so that was 4.68 SPS for me, which is literally, I'm in bronze. I'm in bronze and I'm getting paid 4.6 SPS per win. Oh, yeah, I'm in bronze 1. That is so crazy, guys. If I was to play modern rank right now, I'm going to get 8 SPS. And by the way, it's not nearly as fun. Survival mode enables me to play every single card within the context of the game, every card ever. The oldest, the newest, the interplay between them is very complicated and sophisticated. There's this difficult complication or consideration, I mean to say, between like how I go, right? Like because there's a wealth of cards to access. I want to say like 800 cards probably in the library of Splinterlands for me to draw upon, of which I probably have 600 cards, maybe 700. I don't even know. Then you start to recognize all the possible synergies, all the how they can work together or how they can complicate the play style. Do I want to go melee? I've got 300 cards to do that. Do I want to go magic? I've got 200 cards to do, you know what I mean? It's like, it's way more options than modern. And for that reason alone, it is both more satisfying as well as more exciting and more challenging. And maybe that's why it's more satisfying, because it's more challenging. So I'm loving it. And I'll say also, I have been talking with different content creators. I was talking with Silence, and he was saying he's refraining from going deep on this because he's earning so much from the rental market from his cards, because we all are attracted to survival mode. That's what's happening for sure. This survival mode is becoming a real draw to players and to capturing our attention. Why does that matter? It means that people are committing their resources in the context of survival, and if they're doing it here, they can't do it elsewhere. If you're doing it here, you can't necessarily commit to tournaments, you can't necessarily commit to land, you can't necessarily commit to rank, reward, battle. And so while for me, I haven't even reactivated my bot this season, I've just said to myself, the season just began, I said to myself, I'm going to focus on survival. I don't care about what happens in wild or modern, really. Like, yes, I would, time permitting, I would play one or the other. And I don't see why I shouldn't activate the bot, because I'm going to get, glint and more SPS that way too. But frankly, it's a secondary consideration. The survival reward potential is so much more attractive. The enjoyment there is so much more present and meaningful. And because of that attitude being held by so many people, we are seeing the rental card market spike. And because the rental card market is spiking, the sale market is spiking. Because if a card's rental value, the ROI on a certain card asset goes up, then the sale value goes up. I want to say 2 weeks ago, three weeks ago, my card prices were around 20 grand. Right now they're 23,000. And, that's 15% increase over 3 weeks, I want to say. Pretty much since the middle of might have been 4 weeks ago. It's like really since the beginning of survival came about. And so clearly this is exciting. I know that you probably know this, but I think this needs to keep being said, because I don't actually think everyone gets this yet. I think there's a distinct proportion of our community that has no concept of how meaningful this opportunity is. And I'm not certain it's going to last like forever. Here's some of the concerns. Like, do so many people start playing survival that the rewards are becoming sort of distributed in a different way, and the rewards that become less meaningful? That's potentially possible. There's only so much SPS that's available in the context of this survival mode. And yet all the active players, pretty much, I would say most people who are still actively playing Splinterlands are present in here. So if we were to double our player base, that might deter, or that might lower some of the income opportunity from the XPS rewards of this game. Okay, I'll grant you that, but it'll increase other opportunities for you financially, right? If we see a doubling of the player base, what would happen to your cards, your rental values? What would happen to your land profits? What would happen to, right, SPS price? Those things would spike. And so I think it's a good problem to have. If we're attracting more players, if we're growing our player base, then I think ultimately that might undermine the financial opportunity available currently in survival. But that would also mean a financial implication of positive gain in other aspects within the game, which is great. So I'm loving it. We have Vaz Think here with 400,000 collection power, level 6 Obsidian with a decent green deck. Level 6 Tarsa, level 6 General Sloan, Helios, level 7. So if he could play white, he probably would play white. He can play white, so he'll probably play white. That's Dragon, I mean to say. Yeah, I could see him doing something like that, couldn't he? Right there, not a bad little team. but then again, he could circle back and do the green with the Helios Matriarch. So I'm gonna expect something like this, except for with probably Helios Matriarch and bringing out a bloodlust monster of some sort, probably the Helmet Carafax in conjunction with the Avis. So magic with sort of sustain and a little bit of bloodlust concerns. I'm gonna go ahead and counter by going my own white. Let's go. I'm really enjoying Elias Pruitt right now, but I'm also enjoying a Kane. Okay, so we want to put it right up front. We want to put our flank monster. I think he's 6. No, he's 7. Let's go melee. I want my flank monster. There he is. Silverblade Fighter with the protect. And then I'm inclined to go, I might go that. I haven't been doing this at all lately. I haven't been doing the Chaos Knight in the second with the flank. That's not a bad choice though. And I could go Silver Shield Knight too, which is the trample and the pierce. What's the advantage? This one's got the giant killer and the shield. See, my first consideration here was definitely, I gotta put down more monsters. Running out of time. So we're gonna bring out, oh, what the? Oh, did I lose it? I lost it. I forgot. My taunter. Okay, that's okay. Oh, I'm in kind of in trouble right now. I gotta just put down some teams. So I just kind of kicked out a team that I don't really love there, because I was expecting to play in the back line my taunt monster Iziar. And I realize now it died in one of my earlier matches today, which even when you win, if your monster dies, you lose it for a window of time. And so that is a bit of a oversight. I still think we've got him outgunned, but let's find out together. So we probably put Armor Pierce on Silver Blade, but then again, I could see it being really effective over here. I could see another repair being well received. I think we got to go that way. No. So I put it on Chaos Knight because it's going to be able to punch from the second spot, and its shields are going to stay alive longer. I wanted another repair, and if I'd crafted this play better, I would have brought more repair. I only brought Adelaide. The taunt was like a last minute kind of Hail Mary to get a taunt out there, because I really think in conjunction with Olivia, you need to bring taunt. Ooh, he just ate it, dude. He just so wallowed that card. This is a nasty little, Drybone is absolutely nasty. Fortunately, we've got enough magic that we will pull it down. That's okay. We're doing what we need to do. The protect on this thing with the void armor is huge. Those resurrects were well spent. And the distraction between my taunt as well as my front line have been huge. It's done exactly what I needed it to do. And we're going to pull it out for sure. I don't want my Silver Shield to fall down. Even though it died, it was resurrected. Therefore, I will not lose it after I win this battle. If it had died and stayed dead, I would have lost that Silver Shield, Silver Blade Fighter, or whatever it's called. And that's a very important card. That was a 4.6 SPS win again. Yeah, the Silver Blade Fighter, exceptional card. And so this is way higher stakes. It's way more entertaining. I'm loving it. And I would say also, it's so interesting what it's doing, not just to the entertainment value of the game, but then I guess how the entertainment of the game are intertwined with the rewards of the game. Because this SPS return on this mode is significant, plus the entertainment value of the game, because of the stakes in some sense, but also just, I think, the fullness of what survival is. That comes together to make people be enticed into it, and that drives card prices, and that ultimately I think also will drive SPS price. Now our SPS price is not where we want it to be. It's still below 0.7 of a penny, but this is laying a foundation, in my opinion, for something significant and meaningful for Splinterlands. That's what I think. I'm convinced of it. I'm not even trying to convince you. I'm convinced of it. Marjenko, the emissary, he's got 2.5 million. He's got a solid soulbound deck. It's a really great, solid white team. Yeah. Okay, so this is the sort of match where it brings up another point within the game of survival. I could strategically throw this game. I could say, no, I'm just going to surrender. He's got enough heat with his collection power and the cards I see that he uses where I could be, I don't want to throw down with him. Maybe I win and maybe I lose, but at the level I'm at with 800 RP, I am going to strategically surrender. And this is almost to prove a point right now, just because why not? It's not a huge disadvantage to me to make that call. Yes, I lose 20 RP, but I'm at 800. I'm still in bronze. I'm fighting for silver. I can throw a few and I'm still going to climb. That's where my positioning is. It doesn't mean I'm going to throw half of them. I'm not even going to throw close to half of them. All day, I played probably 20 matches today, and we could see. Let's see. In the last 83 minutes, I've played 20 plus matches. I think this is 20 matches on the screen within this chart. And I think I threw the 1, 2, 3. I think I threw 4. 4 out of my last 20 matches. That one you just saw. This one here versus Steam Engine, who had 20 million power. This one here versus Neil Cards, who has 60 million power. And this one way down here, which was Mythical 534. And I actually think I ran out of time on that one. If I recall correctly, I was trying to build something, and because I don't really remember that guy's account. Anyways, the point is that that's a element of this game too, right? There were so many more layers to this. Sorry, Smurf, Tryhard65, 1.6. Okay, he's got a very strong green team, including Mylor and a strong Chaos. Looks like a full Chaos deck. Let's give it a shot. Let's throw at him and see what happens. What do I expect here? So only units with 3 or more attack power. I'm thinking sneak again with the fire or the dragon, or with the death rather. And I could go a cane and then do a sneak attack or an ambush rather with my sneak attack. Let's give that a shot. I think this is not without risk. These are really good cards. I only have 1 copy of a cane. I definitely only have 1 copy of Night Stalker, but this card is, it's exceptional. And I didn't play it in the last couple matches, so I'm inclined to feel like he's not going to see that one coming. I want to bring Rust. I want to bring Protect, and I want to bring Rust, and I want to bring Inspire. Oh, that's too expensive. Protect. Eesh. Oh yeah, because of the rule set with the might makes right. Certain cards are not being displayed here. I got double poison. I got sneaks across the board. I don't think I can bring any Inspire, or do I? I don't think he's going to do a tofu. I didn't see any, I didn't see any tofu on his team. I think I should bring that Archimist Bear. We got to find out a way to budget that in there, which means we probably get rid of, I'm going to get rid of Uraeus. And then I want to, what else could I do here? No, you know what? I'm throwing a little bit caution to the wind here. We're going to build out a team. I'm going thin on the HP. I'm inclined to expect sneak. So we're going to throw some thorns in the back, plus the one hit point is going to be a distraction for any opportunity monsters. If he was to throw the same at me, I would be in real trouble, right? Thorns in the back line is going to be a real problem, especially if there's some kind of resurrect. But I'm giving it a shot. I may regret this, but I'm giving it a shot. Okay, I like it. I like what I see. Sure, he's got the armor. He's got some magic damage. He's got the protect over here. I couldn't bring a rust. But with the ambush in particular, I think we're going to be okay. Now, see, he's going to get 1, 2, 3 extra armor on the back line here and an extra speed. So what we need to do is we need to put Oh, we put Buddy on, we put him on sneak. We put him on sneak. He doesn't have any, so he's going to hit the armor, breaking all 3 armor. And then he's going to swing second, and he's going to hit the hearts until he goes down to 1, and he'll attack again. Execute attack. All within round 0. So here we go with round 0. I'm going to slow it down. Round 0 starts off, armor broken, and here we go, execute. That's pretty solid. Now, he did drop a 4-bomb with his Kulu out the gates. That is a bit nasty. And then I think I'm in real trouble here because he's going to go nuke on my... Yeah, see that? They execute there. Oh, dude. I kind of didn't expect that Kulu to hit so hard. But see, that one hurts. Let's finish the video here and talk about how significant that loss was. I mean, first of all, Buddy gets 13 SPS, so he must have a huge bag. Plus, he's got 1,220 SP or rank points. So, I mean, that's awesome. Good for him. Like 13 SPS for a Silver League victory. But then also, I'm sure he's hyped that he played me and beat some core cards. Like my Kane is out of commission. My Night Stalker's out of commission. That's a $200 card, and the Kane is probably a, $150 card or something. It's no joke. I expected a sneak play. He didn't bring it. He brought Frontal Assault Magic and Frontal Assault, and he ran through my weakness. Even if I had brought, for instance, like I was imagining first off the Archimist Bear, it still would have lost. I expected sneak, and he didn't do it. And then one last point before we close. Notice he did lose his Kulu Swim Hunter as well as the Igor Dark Spear because I killed them both. In battle, they died. They were never resurrected. Therefore, they're out of commission as well. This is fun, man. These stakes are huge. The game is way more entertaining. And personally, this is my new game mode. Like I like it better than Modern. I like it better than Wild because it is the threat of losing cards is concerning and therefore exciting. And the rewards are meaningful. And so if you're not tracking with Splinterlands yet, you should be. This is an important time, and I do think it's an exciting moment because I think this is the beginning. It's like a precipice moment for us where we're like looking over into the future of like something that's happening, unfolding, and I think people are catching it and seeing it, and I think it is going to grow. And so I'm excited for the coming weeks and months, and we'll see, especially as we lead into Conclave Arcana, which is a new set that's coming out in April. So exciting times. If you want more Splinterlands content, then like and subscribe. Thanks, guys. Have an awesome day. God bless.